Imagine if you'd been asleep for the last couple of years, if you'd woken up from a coma and you witnessed what happened on the television last night. You witnessed the former advisor, the key consigliere, the most senior member of Boris Johnson's administration, describing him in terms that even Boris Johnson's harshest critics would think twice about deploying on the very basic grounds of good manners. And it's happened so quickly. You know, they won an election in December of 2019, and Cummings was out, sandwiches wrapped in a roadmap, by November of 2020. And in the intervening period, they've approached a pandemic, a national catastrophe, in one of the most incompetent and deathly ways the entire world has ever seen. And here we are, still looking at it and wondering why. If Dominic Cummings can't land a punch on Boris Johnson, who the hell can? Even with the receipts? Or am I being pessimistic? Am I being unduly and uncharacteristically glass half empty? There was actually plenty of ammunition detonated last night that will continue to smoulder before finally blowing up in the Prime Minister's face. 0345 60 973. I don't like the portrayal of the Prime Minister's current wife. I don't know whether it's misogynistic or not. I'm not plugged in enough to those circles. But it could certainly feel misogynistic from some angles. He seems to have a very deep and peculiar problem with this young woman. And I'll read you the line. Before even mid-January, we were having meetings in Number 10 saying it's clear that Carrie wants rid of all of us. At that point, we were already saying by the summer, either we'll have all gone from here or we'll be in the process of trying to get rid of him and get someone else in as Prime Minister. He doesn't have a plan. He doesn't know how to be Prime Minister. And we only got him in there because we had to solve a certain problem, not because he was the right person to be running the country. No prizes for guessing what problem it was they needed Boris Johnson to solve. Phrase I haven't used for about 2.5 years, but goodness me, it's coming back to haunt us now. Nothing desirable is deliverable, and nothing deliverable is desirable. That is Brexit in a nutshell. Boris Johnson is the only politician in the country who, by the end of 2019, could still persuasively and publicly pretend otherwise. Theresa May had tried. She'd crashed and burned in the most spectacular of fashion. So the only politician in the country who could continue to pretend that the fundamental truth of Brexit is that nothing desirable is deliverable, nothing deliverable is desirable. We'll talk later in the programme about the latest madness Lord Frost is introducing regarding Northern Ireland, all utterly predicted and, of course, predictable. But that was the problem that needed to be solving. We needed, if you like, the mother of all snake oil salesmen. We needed the most duplicitous, the most dishonest, the most disingenuous, high-profile politician that we've seen since the Second World War. That was the only way you were going to get this next stage of the con over the line. I find it almost unbelievable that it's Dominic Cummings dropping these truth bombs and not, well, yours truly. But there we are. I guess everyone can agree if we're both seeing it from the same angle, it's almost certainly true.